I've been thinking recently along the religious lines, let's say, that what we're seeing is just the modern manifestation of an eternal battle. And that battle is laid out first, very early in the biblical corpus, in the story of Cain and Abel. Because what you have in that story is two modes of adaptation, which I think roughly parallel a kind of demented narcissistic authoritarianism and a kind of responsibility-laden individualism. We can discuss that. But what happens is Cain and Abel make sacrifices, right? And that's what people do when they work, because work is the sacrifice of the present to the future. And human beings uniquely work. I mean, maybe beavers work and bees, but look, essentially human beings uniquely work. We're willing to sacrifice the present for the future. Now, what happens in the story of Cain and Abel is that Cain appears to make bloodless and relatively low quality sacrifices, whereas Abel's all in. And the consequence of that is Abel gets rewarded by God and everyone loves him and things go well for him. And Cain, nothing goes his way. And then instead of noticing that maybe he has something to do with that, he calls God out for creating an improper cosmos and really puts him on the stand. And God says, look, buddy, if you got your act together, things would go well for you. And the fact that they're not might have more to do with you than me. And Cain thinks, to hell with you, God. I think I'll go kill your favorite. And so that's the story. And that's one hell of a brutal story. And then, you know, Cain's descendants, including Tubal Cain, which is about 4 generations down the line, they're the builders of the Tower of Babel and also the first people who make implements of war. So there's an idea there that there's a resentful and bitter, revengeful spirit that preoccupies mankind, and that it can spread out from the individual and take out the entire polity. And